And in America, they had to go 3 times.
They said, no, we've only made one change. I said, well, what's that? They said, we've written Basil out. You know, Andrew was born in Berlin.
Did not know.
You didn't know that?
No.
Jewish, of course, managed to get out in the 30s, but became the perfect English gentleman. But originally, he wanted to play Manuel with a German accent.
Oh, my God. And in the book, there's stories about the remakes and, people giving it a go. And there was a German version.
There was, and they did one in German, and I went over to Cologne and sat there. I don't speak their very good German, but I knew the dialogue anyway. And I was astounded how good it was and how funny the Germans were. But the producer said it's too expensive, and it never happened. When this show first went out in Spain, it suddenly disappeared. And people said, well, it was going out, what happened? And it returned, by which time Manuel had become Portuguese.
And in America, they had to go 3 times.
I mean, it's a perfect example of how clueless most of the people are in charge. I bumped into these people at the weekend, and they said, "Oh, we've bought Fawlty Towers," and I thought, "Ooh, ching ching," And I said, do you think Americans are having any troubles with a small British family hotel when they're used to these big chains? No. They said, no, we've only made one change. I said, well, what's that? They said, we've written Basil out.
Nice.
Isn't that astounding?
This is amazing.
They got rid of Basil and gave his lines to Sybil.
Oh, my God.
So she had both lots of lines, and guess what? It was a disaster.